Hey guys, it's me. Slightly different location. Turn the laptop from here to here. So you get to see my messy desk that I don't actually use for any purpose. It's just there to hold my stuff. Okay, but on to what I was going to talk to you about. Okay, so in AP Psych, once a year, we get to a hypnotism unit. Give me a second. Okay, and, you talk about, like, how hypnotism works in theory, and, like, what are the benefits or the downsides. That didn't work. Oh, well. Okay, and then you have, our teacher is friends, kind of. She had a student whose dad is a hypnotherapist. And so he comes in once you're, like, before or after you're done with that unit, and he talks about, like, what he does. And, I mean, I had AP Psych last year, and his name is Dr. Pewitt, or Bill Pewitt. He likes being called Bill instead of, like, Dr. or Mr. Pewitt. It's odd, but he's really cool. And so I got to hear his lecture last year, and it was awesome. And, I mean, I had so many questions, and I still have a bunch of questions, like, about hypnotism and how it works and, like, certain, like, specific things. And he's like, okay, we're gonna get in contact, we're gonna talk, we're gonna have a session, it's gonna happen. I'm like, okay. Never happened because I was too terrified to talk to him. I'm always, I don't know, I just think that people that meet me for the first time are instantly gonna hate me. So that's what I thought with him. And then he came back, I want to say last Monday, and he was talking to Miss Roberts, and I was there, and we had this long, like, intense conversations, like, 3-hour conversation about hypnotism and how certain aspects of it worked. It was really, really interesting. Like, okay, I want to hear more of what he has to say. I mean, I've heard his lecture once before, and I heard a version of it. So, Friday was the day he was coming into lecture. So I talked to my second period teacher because I'm TA for adaptive PE. And I'm like, you know what? I've been here every day last semester and this semester. I've been going above and beyond what the coaches want me to do. I'm basically a coach for all the female... I'm basically a coach. I'm basically a TA for all the female coaches. So let me ask Coach Becker, see if I can get off. And I go up to Coach Becker, I'm like, hey, there's a hypnotherapist coming in to talk to AP Psych, can I go and watch? She's like, yeah, sure. Sorry, I gotta stop signing. She's like, yeah, you know what, no problem. I'm like, okay, cool. So I went there and I was late because the bell already rang, but oh well, I walked in and just sat on the couch because AP Psych has 2 couches, which is awesome. So I sat there and I listened to his lecture. The thing that was different this time is he had, like, videotapes of people being hypnotized and coming out into character of, like, because he would do past life regression. So, say you're this one beam, yeah? I'm totally using his actual, okay, so you're this one beam, yeah? And right now, you're here. You split off into, like, different versions of self, like, as time goes on. Like reincarnation. So you're going back to one of your previous lives, and, I mean, maybe, like, there's trauma going on, like, there was this, one girl, and every time she went into a public restroom, she would see the image of a woman hanging. Not, like, just chilling out, but I mean, like, hanging. Like, with a rope and a noose. And she didn't know why. And so she was in Mr. Pewitt's class, and she went into a past life regression, and she went into this girl, she became this girl, I believe her name was Virginia. She was 26, I want to say. And she lived in the Midwest with, her mom, her little sister, and herself. Her dad had passed away. I know. That's all cool. She was like, I saw the video, she was, like, really docile in the video. And Mr. Pewitt said that she was a really outgoing, in-your-face type of person. So it was really weird. Like, the people in the class knew that wasn't her. And she had a slightly English accent. And then he asked her if she lived to the age of 40, and she said no. So he had her go to the age of when she was going to die. And that turned out to be 28, so 2 years after. And, you know, he was asking her why, like, what happened. And her husband died, and she was pregnant with his child, and she miscarried. And she just didn't want to live anymore. You know those feelings where it's like, or you don't, I don't know, it's those times where you just feel like you have nothing. Like, everything that's important to you has been ripped away. That's how she felt. And, I mean, that would kill me. Absolutely positively kill me. She saw one of her past lives hanging there. Like, every time she went into a public restroom. I don't know, it's pretty weird. And, like, seeing the transformation, like, on screen was so cool. And I'm going to put this out here. I'm not really skeptical about hypnotism. I believe it could work. I believe in reincarnation. And I don't know, so I believe in some more new age stuff, I guess. So this didn't really come as a surprise to me that something like this could happen. I'm definitely going to be putting his information. This is a picture of him. But it goes this way. That's him. This is his card. Putting the information on this down in the description. And then I'm going to put down 3 different things. Like 3 different links you can look up. Or, not links. One of them's an article. It's called Death, Rebirth, and Everything in Between. And then his website, so you can look him up. And then his sister did a blog. It's called A Simple Explanation to Absolutely Everything. And so, like, if you guys are interested in looking up him or the blog, I've looked it up. It's amazing. I've started talking to him because I have some personal things that, I mean, if you guys want to know, I can tell you. But I have some stuff I need to work out that I don't think conventional therapy or talk therapy could work on, and work on cessation well. Yeah, cessation, that's what it's called. Cool! Like, work on making it stop. So, I'm gonna try it, and I mean, Mr. Pewitt is a really, really nice guy. I mean, like, he's the coolest man I have ever met, and he will sit there and explain out, like, if you don't understand something about, like, what he's talking about, he will sit there and he will talk it out with you until you do. And, I mean, the only thing that I think some people could take negatively is he's really touchy-feely. When I say that, I mean, when he's talking to you, he's sitting there and he's like he grabs on. It's not like a want you in your pants molestation thing. It's nothing like that. No. He just likes the physical contact. Like, when he's talking to you, it's like he can, like, physically hold up, like, so he's making sure that you're paying attention. I don't know, that's sometimes how I want to talk like that with some of my teachers sometimes. Just like, no, listen to what I'm saying. Please. Nope, it's over here. But yeah, I mean, it's only down, I mean, I know what I'm saying. That's the only thing I can see as a, that is the only thing that I think some people could see as a downside or a negative thing about him. But I don't know, he's amazing, and I don't know. So yeah, if you have any questions about him, I have all of his information. I will be putting that down in the description below. And feel free to comment and ask questions, or make a video response and ask questions, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. I took AP Psych last year. I remember a fair amount of the hypnotism unit because this was this was the most interesting chapter to me. I definitely enjoy parapsychology. And so yeah. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. I would like to get your feedback on what you guys think about hypnotism, and if you guys think it works. And yeah, okay, cool. Okay, I love you. I like your face. And don't forget to be awesome. I'm sorry, today's just one of those days. Okay, I'll see you guys eventually. Bye.